Today we're going back to the fundamentals and running a Facebook lead generation campaign. This is one of the 11 campaign objectives that Facebook provides and has been one of the most consistent ones in generating leads. In fact, the real estate lead generation campaign often brings in real estate leads for less than $5, which is one of the most difficult types of leads to bring in since the introduction of the special ad category. Let's begin. Hey, it's Jaime. If we're just meeting, welcome to the channel that brings actionable content to grow your business through online marketing. So if that sounds beneficial, consider subscribing. Question of the day, are you using lead generation campaigns? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm often asked, what's the best Facebook campaign to run when you're starting out? And my answer for the past 2 to 3 years now has been run a lead generation campaign. The reasons I like this campaign so much is that technically you only need one URL to get started, and that's your privacy policy link. The second reason is that you keep people on Facebook. You don't have to send them anywhere. People are already on Facebook and don't have to worry about creating a landing page or anything like that. Facebook provides a lead form for you to use. And then lastly, I like the lead generation campaign because the person's information is already filled in. So assuming that they gave their email and phone number to Facebook, those are already pre-populated. Here we are in the Ads Manager getting ready to create a lead generation campaign. If you've run ads in the past and have never seen this, that means that you're probably boosting posts. So you're probably seeing something like this. You're at your business page and you go to your ad center, you create your ad from here, and then you see the people reach, post engagement, link clicks, and that's about it. So this is the way that I suggest that you don't run ads. This is a boosting mechanism that Facebook has, so I don't encourage that you use it in that manner. So what I highly encourage you is to create a business manager account, create an ad account, and then create your ads from there. So this is the ad center. This is where it all goes down. This is also one of the rare times that I'm not going to run an ad from the special ad category. If you're running a housing, credit, and employment type of an ad or service, whatever you're doing to promote a credit, employment, and housing services, then you do have to select the special ad category. And in this rare occasion, I'm actually not going to select it. I want to give you the full scope. It's for those people that operate separate businesses, for those people that have different things going on. It just gives a bit more of an illustration of what you can still do if you don't run ads from the housing, credit, and employment. Then we're not going to select the budget optimization from the campaign level. If I toggle that on, I would select how much I want to spend now rather than selecting how much I want to spend over here at the ad set level. We're not going to select that today, but just so you know what it does right there. And then depending on how many ad sets you have, it'll go through and optimize for the ad sets based off of the budget optimization that you do over here. I'm not going to worry about the names either. If this is the first time that you're running a lead generation ad, then you will be asked to accept Facebook's lead ads terms of service. So you just click on view the terms, which is about 10 bullet points or so. You read through those, you accept them, and you're off and running. The dynamic creative, it's a form of split testing. Most often it's done for product-based companies or companies that are selling products, so they dynamically adjust based off of all of the SKUs, all of the products that they're selling, so they don't have to go through and create specific items based off of or specific ad based off of what's being searched with a particular keyword or whatever they're searching. I'm sorry. All right, when it comes to the audience, you have access to saved audiences, custom audiences, and lookalike audience. Nothing has changed here. As a reminder, the special ad category was introduced towards the end of 2019, summer, well, maybe let's call it fall of 2019, so it's relatively new. You have the ability to create, again, the saved audiences, a custom audience, and a lookalike audience. Over in the special ad category, here you have the special ad audience, which works similar to a lookalike audience, but it doesn't include as much information to create that lookalike audience. All right, so we're gonna go with people living in a certain location because I want to show you how to geo-target and fence in certain neighborhoods. So let's go with Garland. Let's just say we were interested in Garland or around Garland, and there we go. Now let's just say we wanted to exclude a certain neighborhood for whatever reason. We just highlight that, we drop a pin, go to 5 miles, and you see that little area right there. Maybe we didn't want to advertise a little bit south of 635, north of 30, and east of 75. So what we would do there is we'd left click there and exclude that, right? Exclude that part from wherever we're targeting. So zoom in. So you're still able to do that if you're running traditional ads, ads that are not in the special ad category. So that is extremely awesome to do. I wish we still had that available to us, but we don't. All right, when it comes to the age, you can still select based off of the age. You can still select based off of male or female, and then you've always been able to include languages. So this is something that's still over in the special ad category. So that is still available. And then detailed targeting, you are able to target based off of demographics, interest, and behaviors, just basically everything. You're able to target based off of if they are parents, you're able to target based off of let's say their income. You're able to target based off of their work, where they work, or what type of profession they have. A lot of the detailed demographics, they are no longer available in the special ad category. So if you're running housing ads, which a majority of the audience most likely is, then you're hating this right now because you're looking at what used to be. But you have a lot of other videos in this channel that show you specifically how to make it work regardless. All right, when it comes to the connection type, if you have a strong Facebook page, then you can advertise and make a living just advertising to the people who like your page. You can also make a living targeting or advertising to people of friends or friends of people who like your page. And then if you want to go out and get new blood, then you want to exclude people who like your page. Go out and get new followers, go out and get new audiences so you can go from there. All right, since we're running a lead generation campaign, check out what happens when you go to placements. The audience network is no longer available. The messenger is restricted as well. So you don't have as many options when it comes to your placements, which is completely okay. What we're gonna do right now is gonna leave the Facebook newsfeed the only placement that we want to advertise to, and then you can restrict based off of your your Androids or your iOS devices. Or if you're doing a app download, then I would suggest that you use the app campaign, but you can restrict based off of if they're connected to a Wi-Fi or not. Then optimization for leads. If you're running a traffic campaign, as an example, you would be optimizing for clicks or landing pages or impressions, or let's just say, I think it's reach. That's the fourth option. But here you are with leads is your optimization. The cost control, if you know your cost per lead and you don't want to spend more than whatever it is, then you put it right there. Then you have the budget and schedule. You have your daily budget. Now, as a reminder, had we selected campaign budget optimization over here, this would not be available to us. We had already made the decision on the front end. All right, the rest of the information is set in stone basically, so we're going to go to continue. One quick favor before continuing, please be sure to hit the like button so this video's reach is magnified and others benefit. Also, don't forget to check out my free courses, link in description. Again, we're not worried about the name at the moment. We already selected our identity. We selected the page that represents the business, which was done up here at the ad set. If you want to run some Instagram ads, know that you don't have to connect your Instagram, but you certainly can, and it is suggested that you do in order to run your Instagram ads. But we didn't select that as a placement, so we don't need to do that at this time. Now, when it comes to the format, you see that you have a carousel and you have the single image or video option. So what you do is go to clear all, go to all media, add an image, and let's just say you were advertising a boba tea store, which for those of you that know me, I actually did own a boba tea, several boba tea stores and several boba tea, what do you call those? Food trucks. There you go. It's been that long, I guess. So if I was doing that, if I wanted to advertise only in Garland, and this was a lead campaign, then I would just select a drink, which this is a boba tea. A boba tea, for those of you that are familiar with the drink, which are delicious. It's kind of why I got into the business. All right, so putting an image. Now, for when we were running ads, of course, I wouldn't use Echo Real Estate Advisors, and I wouldn't use stock images. I would use our food truck, which is very unique. We have multiple food trucks, so we would take pictures of those, take pictures of the events, take pictures of the entire lines that people waited hours for the drink. Not because we were slow, but because there was thousands of people at the events that we catered and all that fun stuff. All right, and then here you would go with your primary text. So get your boba fix. And since we did catering, I did a lot of lead generation campaigns because I needed their contact information in order to have a conversation. So with this particular store, what worked well was coupons. Coupons of waiving free setup fees, waiving, what else did we waive? We discounted the drinks. So at volume, we were able to do that. Rather than sell the retail price, we offered discounts based off of the amount of people that were going to be there. So it was a funny formula that we used, but it worked quite well. So we were able to offer a lot of discounts. So they would give us their information. That's the hook. Giving them a discount in order for their information. So we could see if we needed to cater their, let's just say, their wedding. Their school events. We had a lot of conventions. We had a lot of what else did we do? Well, there's a lot of weddings. There's a lot of conventions. SMU. We were on SMU. We were at Dallas University up in Garland, actually. So yeah, that's a little bit of a. I don't know why I went into that, but there you go. Boba time, and then the description's gonna go below. This is a description. And then get offer is what would happen. You create a new form. So this is where it all goes down. This is why I really like the lead generation campaign, because I don't have to worry about landing pages. I don't have to worry about anything else outside of making this right. I only need technically one URL, and I'll show you where that goes. So we'll put boba example here so I know what is going on there. Settings, I'm going to open it up. Your ad can be shared, and anyone can submit this form. So people that are already familiar with your business, if they see your ad and they share it, people can actually see it and submit their information. All right, so the form type, you have the option of more volume versus higher intent. On the higher intent, there's a review step. I don't suggest it. It hasn't really helped much. I mean, yeah, it's supposed to restrict and improve quality, but I haven't seen it do that. So I'd much rather get as many leads as possible and then work them from there, rather than have another barrier between people submitting their contact information or not. And then on the intro, you have the headline over here. So you would put your headline. You leave the same image, or you could upload your own. I suggest that you leave your own image. And then boba time. So you can do this based off of a paragraph, essentially write an entire paragraph if you want, or you can go with bullet points. Best boba. Get now. Free shirt. We would offer free shirts. There you go. All right, questions. All right, this is where I would ask for their information. I would ask for their full name, email, phone number. And then you can ask them a short question. How many attendees to your event? That would be one that we would use. Multiple choice. We did that as well. So if we didn't want to ask the full question, then we would just ask. We would ask the question, but have presets on what we want from them. So it would be over 100 attendees or less than 100 attendees and things in that manner. All right, so we're not going to worry too much about this. I think you see how it works. And when it comes to the privacy policy, this is that one URL that I've been mentioning. You just put privacy policy here, and then you would put your URL right there. And then once you input your URL, you're off and running. But on the thank you screen, what I would do would be your discount is waiting in your inbox. That way, sending them over to their email so they can go and check out and download the coupon or the redemption code that was sent to them. All right, so your discount is waiting in your inbox. And then you can go to let me show you. View the website, download Call Business. So you can put Call Business and then put your phone number there. Or you can put View Website and redirect them back to that URL, because technically you only need one URL as long as you have the privacy policy. You can redirect them back there, but you can also redirect them wherever you want, either to your primary website, wherever you want to send them. That's what you do. So I'm not going to finish this one and save it, but because I don't want this one in this particular account, so I'm going to X out of that. But you would just press confirm. And then for you to launch the ad, all you would have to do at this point would be make sure that your Facebook pixel is on, and then press confirm, and then you're off and running. Well, this is how to run a Facebook lead generation campaign. If you found value in this video, please be sure to subscribe so we can talk again soon.